Magic Man, the 5'7" in air quotes point guard, Jameek Riviere, the point guard, getting the start. Here's the jump ball. And the start of the game. And the Renegades, they don't get the tip. That ball's going to go to Santa Monica to start. And a Michael Garcia Jr. with a headband on, running the point for Santa Monica. Passes the ball to Nicholas Smiley, who kicks back to Brandon Baker. And Santa Monica just kind of feeling it out right now.
Well, that's the other thing. Bakersfield College likes to get the ball up and down the floor, and that's a backcourt.
Oh, and number 10, Brandon Baker, he's a guy that we saw last season.
But the thing is, Bakersfield College, as I started to say, likes to get the ball up and down the floor, and the best way to counter that is to kind of milk the shot clock down and, try to slow things down. And at least on that first possession, that's what the Corsairs were doing.
All right, because as Coach Hughes will tell you, when the Renegades start hot, the Renegades finish hot. The only time they've had problems this season, and the pass inside is deflected. And they're going to run the floor, and Bam says no easy points for you, but he's going to pick up the foul, it looks like.
Yeah, no question. It was going to be an easy breakaway, and so that pretty much an easy call by the official there.
Yeah, not a tough call to make at all there. But again, Coach Hughes has said, and the statistics reflect it, when the Renegades start slow, they don't win. And, of course, they haven't lost many times this season, just 4 times. But all 4 of those times, they have come out of the gate slow. And Coach Hughes says that starts really in warm-ups for this particular team. This is like one of those classic big block engines that needs a little bit of the choke. Needs a little bit of a rich fuel mix to get started. Jeff Evans and Jameek Riviere, they're kicking the ball out to Bam Moore. And Santa Monica on the men's side also kind of playing an aggressive defense in the backcourt.
Well, again, you'll expect that. I mean, that's their game.
Lawrence Moore driving, and a nice move put on the ball, but it won't fall. And Santa Monica breaking free. The kick up to Brandon Baker, who pulls up for the tray, and it kisses off. But DeAndre Dixon picks up the first of what is sure to be many rebounds in this game. Riviere drives. He puts it up. And the tip in by Dixon. Dixon looking behind the back. Can't get it to fall. And Santa Monica holds on to a slim 1-point lead here early on in the goings. And travel on Santa Monica. It's going to be a Renegade basketball. And Jeff, I would guess that this is the size set for the Renegades. Now, if Pendleton got the start over, say, Christie, you'd think they were going with speed over size, but that's not the case. Number 22, Christie, is down there on the court. He's 6'3", but, of course, a bit bigger than Pendleton at just 5'9". And that's Dixon doing what Dixon does. The Renegades are on the board, and they take a 2-1 lead 2 minutes into the game.
I would suggest Santa Monica not leave DeAndre inside wide open like that very often tonight. It's going to be a long night for the Corsairs.
Jeff, I think that's pretty shrewd, and right there they decide to take the basketball.
Now that's going to be out of bounds because once you've gone out of bounds, in that case, Shane Christie went out of bounds and he came back in. It's not like football; you got to get both feet in bounds and touch the ball. Once he touched the ball, but again, it was smart to go ahead and let them inbound. You don't want Santa Monica to pick it up and have an easy little cripple there.
Christie along the baseline lets Baker put one up, but it doesn't come down.
And Baker's their leading scorer. He's averaging about 14 a game.
Ooh, and Baker put on his back there as he ran into DeAndre Dixon. Ooh. And
one referee calls a foul, the other one calls traveling.
Looks
like the traveling is going to be the rule of the day there.
Christie kind of checking his knee. That's of more importance. And he's gesturing to the head, and it looks like they're going to sub him out as soon as they can. And James Pendleton, number 5, one of my personal favorites coming into the game.
Well, you hope it isn't anything serious. I mean, hopefully you just got a little bit of a
but things just got a bit quicker with Christie on the court. Mike Medeiros, part of the very talented Bakersfield College athletic training team, is down there taking a look, and the baseline drive doesn't go.
That's basket interference. That's going to be against Santa Monica. The ball was in the cylinder of the rim, and one of their players tried to tip it in. So that's offensive interference. So
was that that's the offensive version of goaltending, right?
That's exactly right, and that ball still had a chance to go to the basket there. That's turnover, I think, is what you'd call that, because that take a chance for Santa Monica getting a bucket there.
Well, Jeff, that's always information that you can relay to the coaching staff, or excuse me, the statistician, Steve Lynch. And Dixon getting another one to fall. The Renegades taking a 4-1 lead 3 minutes into the ball game. And this is a slow start all the way around. Brandon Baker trying to put a crossover move on James Pendleton. But there is a lot of speed and a lot of pizzazz on the floor right now for the Renegades in Pendleton and Jameek Riviere. A three-pointer is up, but nothing doing. And the tip falls. And it is 4-3 Bakersfield at the 16-minute and 40-second mark. Jameek Riviere burning past Baker. And Riviere getting called for traveling. But I tell you what, it looks like Brandon Baker is getting beat up early on in this game. I mean, it is getting pretty physical out there early.
A lot of times kind of teams feel their way out, and the referees do the same until they settle into a routine.
And Santa Monica driving in the lane right up in the face of DeAndre Dixon, and that falls, and they take their first lead of the game, 5-4.
Smiley, that was a very nice driving basket there for.
Yeah, he made it look easy.
6'8" sophomore, just blow it right to the basket there.
Jameek Riviere there squaring up. And Lawrence Moore putting up the tray, but it doesn't fall. Pendleton with a rebound underneath. He puts the layup up, but nothing doing. And it's the Santa Monica basketball. Ooh.
Dixon blocked a nice shot. Helps when you're 6'9", got long arms.
He absolutely does. Riviere with the basketball. He drives underneath the hoop. And that, folks, is what he does best. Behind the back. And Jameek Riviere burning past the defenders there as if he pressed pause on them.
He used the backboard there, the rim there to kind of shield off any possible defensive adjustment. Very nice play. It turned out that he didn't need it. There was nobody there.
Aaron Vaughn, the 5'11 guard of the ball. He passes inside. But Duncan Douglas, the 6'6 guard, he can't keep a handle on it, and that'll be a Renegade basketball.
That is a DeAndre Dixon influence. He was going up for the shot, but he took a look and saw the 6'9 Dixon crashing toward him, and next thing you know, he fumbles the ball out of bounds.
Well, and it's not just Dixon's height, Jeff. I mean, his wingspan feels bigger than 6'9". Watching him walk through doorways darn near gives you a headache. I mean, he's always ducking. And Jameek Riviere with the ball. He is the captain of this offense right now. Pendleton's open. And a big head fake there almost snaps the ankles off of Carter Gallo. But Meek running out of time. Pendleton pulls up on the tray. Oh, and it's just off the inside of the rim. Santa Monica basketball. Santa Monica driving wild down the court. Gallo from outside. He can't get it to fall. Dixon with, I think, his third rebound of the game right there.
At least three.
And Nick Velasquez moving down the court. If you give him too much time, he will make you pay for it. The smiling assassin, Meek, driving. Oh, and the three is up, but it's no good. DeAndre Dixon there tips, bobbles, holds on to the ball. Nick Velasquez pulls up. He shoots, and it's good. First three-pointer of the night for the smiling Hawaiian, the assassin from outside, 9-5 BC.
First time he's had an open look tonight. Santa Monica's done a very good job making sure there's somebody on him. He was at 35 feet out last possession, and there was somebody right in him.
And Aaron Vaughn there, I think he drew a foul.
Yeah, he drew the foul from Velasquez. Head fake, Velasquez got up in the air, smart, heady play by the point guard, Errol Vaughn. He just jumped right into Velasquez and flipped the ball over the basket. You never know, you might get lucky and bank it in, and at the very least you have two free throws coming.
That's right, and Aaron Vaughn right now, the 5'11 sophomore, he's going to shoot. And uncontested, Santa Monica not putting anybody next to the lane. And maybe they just feel like DeAndre's got this down, or maybe Aaron Vaughn is a better shooter than you and I know.
Well, Vaughn's a 90% free thrower, so that says something about what he's attempting here.
And he did not disappoint right there.
2 free throws, 2 swishes.
9-7 Renegades at the 13:54 mark of the first half. Lawrence Bam Moore inbounding the ball to Jameek Riviere. And Riviere makes his way down the court and kicks out. DeAndre Dixon at the top of the key finds Moore. Moore puts a move on, kicks outside to Velasquez, who just kisses one off the inside of the rim. And Brandon Baker, the leading scorer for Santa Monica rebounds, takes the ball all the way down to the three-point arc.
Very good ball movement there by the Renegades. Santa Monica was in a trapping style